Welcome, my friends. Thanks so much for stopping by once again as we sample some more great tasting American craft beers with Dr. Dave. Fabulous indeed. Now for our sampling pleasures and tasting delights today. Ooh, I think this is going to be a pretty darn good beer. This is from the Brew Brewing Company. Now they're located outside Columbus, Ohio, and this is described as cold beer. That's what it says. Cold beer. A crisp golden ale. Well, how about that? According to the date stamp on the bottom, it's 118 days old, but with this style of beer, that's not anything to be concerned about. The only time you need to be concerned about the dates is when you have highly hopped IPAs. Yeah, because those hops are going to fade after about 90 days, and they're not going to be so prominent. Nothing wrong with the beer, it's just that you're not going to taste the hops. So why drink it? If you're not going to notice the hops on an IPA, why would you drink it? That's why you buy an IPA, right? But this is a golden ale. It checks in at 4.7% alcohol by volume. So we are going to crack it open and we are going to enjoy. Yeah. All right, then. Let's go ahead and get our lovely glassware here this evening. Nice. Very nice. All righty. Put it down over here and get those bubbles. Those bubbles. Stir them up. Get those bubbles. Let's get those bubbles agitated. Yeah, now we're looking good. That's how I like to see my beer when it comes out of the tap over to the bar. Yeah, anybody who wants to see a flat beer? Yuck. Yeah, it's poured out a medium golden color. It's got a little bit of color. It's got lively carbonation, made a nice amount of foam on there. Beautiful looking beer, no doubt. This is an old fashioned Pilsner glass that they aren't used too much these days, but I use them every once in a while for a pale ale, or sometimes I'll even put an IPA in them, but they're designed for Pilsner. They're old style Pilsner glasses. Let's see what kind of aroma we can pick up on this. Get a mild hop presence in there and some malt. I'm picking up some malt in there. So let's thank the brewers at the Brewery there outside Columbus, Ohio, for all the hard work that they do in brewing every batch of beer they bring to market, because brewing beer is hard work. It's labor intensive. If you don't believe that, take a tour of a brewery sometime and you'll see how much work goes into it. But at the end of the tour, they'll gladly give you a pint of beer. That's the best part about being a brewer. You get to sample the wares. But anyway, cheers to the brewers and cheers to you at home, no doubt. Hmm. Hmm. That's pretty darn good. That's very crisp and clean and refreshing. Hmm. And look at the lacing clinging to the side of that glass. Man, that is just something you can't make up at all. No, no matter what I do. And that's got a fairly rocky head to it, considering that it's an ale. Yeah, it does. Wow. That's a very decent beer. I like that. I think I still have some in the can. Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's a very decent beer. Very decent beer. And you see the age doesn't matter at all, even though this is almost 4 months old. It doesn't bother at all. It's the style. Like I said, IPAs you got to worry about. These styles, no. So cold beer from Brewing out of Columbus, Ohio. Man, this is a winner. This is a winner. I imagine though that towards the end of summer, maybe a little bit into fall, this will disappear off the shelf, and we won't see it again until next season. 4.7%, very decent, very decent. This beer has a very light body to it. It's got medium carbonation. It's pretty well carbonated. Man, it's a good sipping beer. Or if you want to pair it with foods, it wouldn't be offensive to any cuisine. Yeah, this would go well with any kind of food at all. So, yeah, it's an all around beer. Very good indeed. It's kept its foam up Nice carbonation flowing up from the bottom. I don't know what else you want from a beer. No doubt, no doubt. Hey, well, I'm going to run out of here. Life is short. You got to be happy about these things, right? Hey, drink the beer that you like. Hey, don't sit here and take my advice. Try a can of this, though, because it's inoffensive. This won't offend anybody. It's a little pricey, though. It came in a 4-pack, and I think it was $8.99. Yeah, you can buy a lot of beer for $8.99, but it won't be as good as this one. Yeah, craft beer, that's where it's at, baby. Of course, I'm not going to try to change anybody's mind about anything. Yeah, because I said life is short. You got to be happy. On that note, until we meet next time, here's wishing all of you the very best of goodbyes. And as always, cheers.